Today on Uncommonly Good MTG, we're back with Tribal Rats again. This time we're playing the Rakdos version, because apparently I can't get away from Rakdos. Yeah, we got all the good things that rats provide, plus this Song of Totentanz. Totentanz, I don't know what that really means, but I'm sure it is super awesomeness. That's probably what it stands for. Anyways, if you're interested in Rakdos Rats, stay tuned. Find out more. Hello and welcome to Uncommonly Good MTG. I am your host, once, twice, three times not a lady, Dr. Yukon Socket. Yes, thank you. Film before a live studio audience. Thank you so much. Yukon Socket. Word to your mama. So I'm broadcasting to you today from my secret underground headquarters, and I'm bringing to you a deck that I mostly found over on the Aether Hub, posted by a guy named Captain Fissa. Captain Fissa. Now, the deal was I played it, and I thought it kind of sucked because it was just creature. There was no control whatsoever, and I'm sorry, I'm a little bit of a control guy, right? If I'm playing mono red, I got to have the ability to lightning strike people. In this case, I decided, well, we're playing black. Let's go for all the black. We got to go for the throat, cut down in the festivities. I end up taking some other cards. I'll put the link in the description to Captain Fist's deck as well as my own, so you can see what was originally in there and then compare it versus what this deck is right here. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to take a look at the cards of this deck. We're going to go ahead and talk about a little bit how it's supposed to work, and then we'll go out and we'll crush some hopes and dreams. What do we got here? We've got creature kill, a bunch of creature kill, some more creature kill. All right, that's super cool. And then we got the ability to pop out potentially a ton of rats who gain haste. This is actually your bomb card right there. In my opinion, this is the card you put out. You put out a truckload of swarmy rats and you give them all haste. Blightbelly, he's got toxic as well as proliferate, so he's pretty good if you can get the toxic thing going on. Creature kill. This guy's excellent. I mean, he's a 3/2 for 2, which is incredible. He can't block, whatevs, but he creates rat tokens equal to the amount of damage dealt to him. So if he gets blocked by somebody who's like a 12/12, you get 12 rats out of the deal. Unfortunately, usually they block with 2, and you get 2 rats out of the deal. But still, 2 rats ain't bad. Lord Skitter, he rips apart graveyards, puts out an additional rat, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Anytime you put out a rat, you exile something from an opponent's graveyard. So he's pretty cool. He's a rat grower. He puts out a rat each turn, right? Puts out another baby. This one's a butcher who can also put out a rat, or you could give all your creatures menace, which is a final turn bomb. Because if you can give all your rats menace, they might be able to block 1 or 2 of them. All the rest are getting through. The Rat King gives all your rats toxics. As you can see, we got a nice toxic. I can't believe I'm saying that. A nice toxic theme going through this deck. Still, it's great. If you get a bunch of nice swarm in and they all are toxic and they can't be blocked because of menace, awesome. Awesome. Plus, he helps find other rats at the top of your library. Put them right into your hand. Not a rat, but she is an honorary rat. Twisted Sister Witch, because she wants to rock. Anyways, when she comes in, each of your 1/1 black rat token creatures gets a wicked rule. Oh, you create a rat, and then every rat gets the wicked rule, which moves them from being 1s to 2s, essentially. And then when they die, they do an additional point of damage to each opponent. She's also a bomb. So yeah, if you can do Song of Totentanz, promise is that she's so expensive, you're never going to do that. She's usually, you put her down and then you just attack in. But anyways, she's pretty sweet. Let's see, other than that, we got a bunch of just generic lands, nothing big going on there. All right, so what are we going to do? Yeah, we're going to try to control the board a little bit. We're going to try to build our rat forces and then either menace or wicked or toxic our way to victory. Thing is, yeah, the deck's good. It's got a lot of potential. let's take it out and see how it works. Before we do, let's say our prayers and talk about what is best in life. Dear Black King Toxrill, who dwells within the dark chambers of our heart, please hear our prayers and grant your blessings as we attempt to crush our enemies, see them driven before us, and to hear the lamentation of the women. And we're playing against zansaku. Alright, what do we got going first here? I like the Tangled Colony quite a bit. So let's go tangle a colony. Rat up, baby. Alright, we're getting 4 pretty soon. So I'm feeling he's just going to kill the 1/1. Oh, good. That's exactly what we needed to do. I mean, I wasted a minor board wipe on that, but, you know. Alright, so 3 guys per turn with haste. It'd be nice if I had the guy that makes them all into poisoneers. 1, 2, 3. Alright, you're not going to fall for that anymore, huh? Pretty good. Down to 2. Alright, rats, you're doing what you're supposed to do. I got at least 3 more coming out in the next turn. I just got to slip 2 past them. It doesn't matter, man. I just got to slip 2 past you. That's it. And we win! In your face, Zansaku! Victory! Alright, we're playing against Hegemon 2019. I'll go for it. Hopefully we'll pull a red along the way. I mean, it's not that big of a deal when we got that card. There's a guy that costs 1. I should kill him while I have the opportunity. Death! Blackcleaves, that's a good one right now. Alright, there we go. Toxic. Because you know your love. It's toxic. Alright, this is going to be bad for me. F it. And poison up, baby. Alright, should I take out Wissosaurus Rex while I have the opportunity? I'm sure he's just going to do something cool about it. Let's just wipe it out. Put out a nice Tangled Colony. So that guy gets very dangerous as soon as you put out another enchantment on him. Alright, stay alive, Lord Skitter. Stay alive. Let's rip apart. I don't know that guy. That's not bad. Welcome to the mix, my friend. Alright, so now I got some Toxic going on. It's actually pretty decent. Lord Skitter's putting out a baby. Alright, 3-4. Not the best for us. Let's just go ahead and proliferate a little bit. Well, when they die. Keep it going a little bit. Those Blightbelly Rats are looking good with their 2s. Yeah, he's flooring it. What are we going to give it to one of the witches? Nope. All right. All right, let's menace up. All right, did we win? I have no idea. I don't think so. But he can only block one guy. All right, that's 10. In your face, Junie B. Jones. In your face. All right, we're playing against Arcus Rune. Keep. We really hope to pick up a third and more mana. The songs of the Totentanz are really actually quite good. Especially if they're mixed with the Rat King that gives them all Toxic. That was the wrong thing to do. I was trying to pick up this one, picked up the red. That happens to me a lot. Then I could kill that guy, and now I can't. I'll have to do it like a sucker. Alright, so he's gone. A little graveyard action. You can get the Spellbook Vendor into a plus, which would be good. Then I can kill it on the next turn. Spellbook Vendor is actually really good. I just wish the art was better. I gotta tell you, I dislike the art on Spellbook Vendor quite a bit. It makes me kind of embarrassed to play it. There's a lot of cards I won't play because of the art. Even if they are really good, it just makes it really hard for me to play it. And in away she goes. Alright, so we can throw out a couple more rats. I can put out the Butcher. I'm always afraid of a board wipe. Feel free to block. Alright, it's down to 11. Wish we had more mana than this. Okay, that guy's going to become awesome. And we win. And we win. Victory! Alright, we're playing against Kimberly A60. Keep. I didn't even look at it. I didn't even look. Alright, I think he's just going to kill my guys. wipe them out. And in we go. Alright, draw your blood card. And in for 3. Alright, I'm going to floor it. I'm going to put out 3 of them this turn. Let's see if he'll go for... I'll tell you what, we'll take out... yeah, we'll do that. Alright, he's going to die. You could pick something. Alright, so I get those guys up to 2s. Might just want to go for Lord Skitter, pop out another one. I didn't think about what the Menace could do, so we're cool for the moment. Because those guys can't block. That's all fine. Alright, he's back up to 19. Yeah, that's not great. Let's see here. So you'll just get them up to 2s. Let's just do it. Alright, I'll attack. They are very wicked. Alright, we're going full on poison on the next turn. His incessant ability to put out fat creatures is killing me right now. Red Rover, send your jerk right over. Jesus, people. Rats can't block. Alright, something awesome. That is not awesome. Nothing there. Okay, and we win. I don't understand that, but victory! Well, I guess he's looked impressive. Alright, playing against Giggles. Giggles. No to the dragon. Alright, there's my favorite in the Tangled Colony. This guy's a menace bomb potentially, so Blightbelly goes on next. Well, these cards like to jump in the way of my mouse. I'm expecting to chew somebody up. This is damage is what that does, and I gain that much life. Alright, it's going to do what he's going to do. And another one. Alright. Hoping we can flood out some rats a little bit more, but those guys aren't coming. Tangled Colony is the one that has to take damage. Reality chip. Alright, I can chew that up on the next turn. Is that a counterspell I'm seeing in your back pocket, or are you just happy to see me? I'll attack! Alright, it's a 3-5, not good. Let's just go ahead and put this guy out and rat up. We'll take 3 rats out of this deal. Twisted Sister Witch will help out on the next turn. You could just go ahead and tap those guys. I'd appreciate it. They're way more impressive looking than they really are. All right, got him down to 5. Got him down to 3. All right, we're looking good. We just got to sneak 3 past him, and we just barely have it. Of course, if he attacks with Muriel, he'll get out some others. All right. We no longer have it. Let's see what we can wipe out here. It's fine. It just let it through. All right, all done. Bam! Boom, boom, goes the room. Victory! All right, we're playing against RoboCop. He's got a truckload of control. Guy looks like he wants to play mono blue on us, though. Nope. That is not mono blue. Not in the least. Alright, we got first blood. There's a guy that can't block. Alright, I'll turn that guy back into his normal dude. And not much for us to do. Except for keep coming in for the blood. I bet she's going to put out something better. We'll just end the festivities at some point. Alright, we're down 19, but we got 2 poison on us. Eh. All right, down to 10. What's he going to put out now? And here comes the 3. He's down to 8. This is a nice little hit. All in for 3. Okay, we got lethal next turn. He can't block with what he's got. He gets one guy out, we could just kill it. The worst thing would be if you pin down one or more of my guys. Yeah, nothing there can block anything, so in we go. Oh, but he got 2 out of the deal. Shank. Ooh, it's an artifact. We can't get it. All right. That's the guy we got to kill. Death! Not a whole lot of damage being dealt that way. And I think we got it. Let's spice them up. There we go. Suck it, Robocop. Victory! Alright, so here we are with Skitter Rats. And it was fun. It was a good deck. I mean, it wasn't a... I mean, how I say this. We ended up getting a 58% win out of this thing. It was not a strong contender, but every other game you won, plus a little bit more. So it made it a contender, but it wasn't necessarily competitive. Let's put it that way. But the fun quotient made up for it. So I played a mono black Rats deck. I think it probably did better, but I got to say the Song of Totentanz is so incredible. Really incredible. Let's see. So just to give credit where credit is due, this was originally put up by Captain Fissa. And I ended up getting rid of, I think, 3 cards in there and replacing it with Control. Just because it was all just like creature, a little bit of card draw. I'm like, no, we need to thin the board out a little bit more. So mine has a lot more control in it than his does. But his deck is pretty much like 80% of what you see here. All right, so let's see. Who was the MVP, the most valuable player of this thing? The one that switched it for me, I mean, it's the Song of Totentanz. That is really it for me. I love the fact usually play it mid-game. You get out 3 or 4 rats, maybe even 5. And they get haste. Everything goes to town. The other guy that's really, really good in this is the Rat King that makes them all have Toxic. Because that, of course, then reduces the amount of like damage that you have to do, air quotes, by half. The Twisted Sister, she's always incredible. It's nice getting all those rats up to 2/2s at least. And then when they die, the opponent loses a life. There's a lot going on with that. So you can get your way towards a swarm, put out a Twisted Sister, man, you're going to do very well for yourself. All right, so let's see. Was this deck competitive? I already said I don't think of it as being competitive. I think it's being casual competitive, which just means a good deck to play, but not necessarily something you're going to win a lot with. Number 2, was this deck fun? Absolutely it was. It had a really nice flow to it. You started off early. You know, you couldn't really do anything until 2 with as far as creatures are concerned. But everything was cheap. 2 and 3, 2 and 3. It's all black. We had plenty of black usually. All good. And then we had the control in there, kind of thinned the board a little bit. And usually you guys can have a nice free run. So it was a fun deck. It didn't have a big punch to it. If they got out enough big creatures or wiped the board at just the wrong time, which happens a bunch, you were completely screwed without the ability to really grow too much. I mean, if you had some songs in your hand, sure, you could put a bunch of guys back out. That would actually work out really well. But man, yeah, if you played it, had your dudes out, and then he blew it away, that's not good at all. But it was a fun deck. And that's what it really had going for it. It was. So then lastly, was this deck interesting? Well, I mean, it is a rat deck, and that by far puts a big check on it just because it's tribal. I love tribal decks, and this is a great rat deck at that. So, and then was it interesting? We played the mono black one. We played with the Twisted Sister. It was good. It was a really good deck. This one added the Song of Totentanz, and then also I put in the Festivities, which helps to, take out other swarm decks if you can help it. Still, it only does 1 point of damage. So if they got a bunch of twos, like you got a full-on wedding announcement going on, then it's a little thin. You need 2 of them. It's hard to say. But we do have Go for the Throats. We do have Cut Downs. We got End the Facilities. We got a lot of things that do a good job. If you're willing to trade off a bunch, it all works out for the most part. So, all right, let's add this thing up then. Is this deck competitive? Not really. Was it fun? Absolutely. Was it interesting? Yes. So that means, oh man, competitive really counts a lot towards our final score. I'm going to have to give this one an A- because absolutely it was fun to play. And absolutely it was great to play because it was tribal. But just the fact that we just barely got over 50% really means a lot. If you're the kind of person that wants to take this on the ladder, that's not going to happen. Just pull this out when you want to have some good fun. It is a great deck for that. And I'm not sure. Does this have a lot of rares in it? Probably. I was going to say it's cheap. But there's enough rares in here that you're going to have to still, rare draft for a while before you be able to put this thing together. All right, so there you go. If you decide to play with this deck, I hope you have as much fun with it as I did. That is all for now. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to like and subscribe. From all of us here in the secret underground headquarters of Uncommonly Good MTG, have a great day. In the words of my people, shine on, you crazy diamonds. Later.